back to another video, another server setup. So what we're going to do is we are going to fire up a Lego Universe. Don't really remember that one, but I wasn't into the Lego stuff. Alright. Oh my god, come on already. We'll go with Dark. Come on. There we go. Finish. Alright, so there's a few things we're going to need. I got notes on the other page. I may have to pause the video from time to time to see what my next step is because I made them in a hurry. So this is a fresh install virtual machine on the server here. You can set this up anywhere. It's set up for localhost, but we will go ahead and change it so you can at least make it for LAN. And instead of using a LAN IP, you can actually use a remote IP, and you can figure that part out on your own. Anyway, so first thing we're gonna need is Windows has an unzip, but it seems to take longer. I noticed that when I was trying to unzip the files or unrar them. So anyway, so we're gonna get 7-zip. We're gonna get Visual C++ runtimes. So this is the page you want to see. The 2015, 17, 19, 22. Come down here and you're going to grab this one. I'm just searching for these. I'm not actually, going to the web page itself because I don't know where they're at. I guess I could link them, but why rob you of the fun, right? So then we want MariaDB. I forgot what it was. Oh, MariaDB server. MariaDB. Stop it. Community server, version, blah, blah. Download. Okay. Now you're going to need a Lego client. I'm going to leave that one up to you. That one is all you. They're easy enough to find, so don't even worry about asking. It's simple enough to find. So this is the GitHub we're looking for. GitHub Darkflame Universe, Darkflame server. So let's go on over here and we'll go Darkflame server GitHub. Darkflame server. Should be 3.1 something something. Yeah, 3.1.1. So if you come down here, you click on that. That'll take you over here to the latest. Then you want to download the one for Windows. Alright, now, I currently actually do have my version. Oh, I went network. Sorry. Oh my god, come on. Sorry about this. Hold on. For some reason, I always have to diagnose it, and then it'll connect. I don't know why I have to do diagnose first, because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't fix anything. It just says detecting problems. It doesn't say anything about fixing them or anything. No, I just close it. Now it'll work. There we go. Alright. Storage. There's my client right there. We're going to copy it. I'm going to go ahead and throw it into my downloads with the rest of the stuff here. Okay, what are you doing? Come on there, buddy. Alright, it's not liking something. Let's see what it's doing here. Wow. Okay, there we go. Well, it's not bad. Thought maybe all the processes, I thought it was at 100%. There it goes. Now it's at 62. Alright, sorry about this. Oh, hey, at least we're working in Windows instead of Linux, so there's only like a couple of command line things we need to do, and then we're done. So let's go ahead and let's install 7-zip. Yep, install. Obviously, you can put it wherever you want. Since it's a virtual machine, I just let it go in default. Install the redistributables. And make sure you have the version 2015 to 2022. The other ones will not work. Once we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and restart once we get everything set up here. We want MariaDB now. I'm kind of breezing through this at the moment just to show you how quick you can get this stuff done. And this is even on a virtual machine, which runs a little bit slower than if you're using your local desktop. So I'm just going to give it a generic password for right now for the root because I don't care because I'm deleting this. Leave everything else the same. Leave everything else the same. Install. I was going to have all this installed before making the video, but then it's not really an installation video, is it, on how to set up a server? Oh, wow, come on. I know my videos are boring, but I know they also help people out. And main reason is because I don't edit my videos. I do pause them when I run into an issue that takes longer than a couple minutes to fix because you don't need to sit here for half an hour watching me research an issue, but I also show you exactly how I fix the issue. I don't just suddenly come back and have the video cut where everything just works the first time. That's completely unfair to everyone. Now you can see this is Windows, so if I double click it, it'll open it in Windows, but it actually takes longer to use Windows than it does use 7-zip. So at least on a virtual machine it does. So my documents folder is empty. If yours isn't empty on your PC, you can create another folder for this. I'm going to just go ahead and put it straight in documents, but otherwise you can, right click and new folder and call it whatever you want and put it in there. So we're going to go, first we're going to put the client in. Now, you don't want to, everyone's like, oh, go this and open our extract file. Just open the damn archive. And that way you can do what you want. So I'm going to go to documents. So I'm going to take these just like this. Okay, I'm not going to copy two. I thought there was a copy version, but I'll just drag and drop them. That's all you want to do. Just drag and drop them. That's it. Alright, this is going to take a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. This is just going to take a minute. It's not doing anything but copying it out. I'm not actually running an install or anything, so I'll be right back. Alright, it is done copying those, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to close this. We're going to go back to downloads. I forgot what that was. Oh, that was the client, right? Yep, that was the client. Okay, so now we want to do the server that we downloaded. So same thing, 7-zip, open the archive, switch over to documents, and you just want to drag this one out into here as well, into the root. If you see any other videos that tell you to create different, folder structure, whatnot, no, this is the way, just like this. You need it to be just like this. All right, so now we need to go and time for some command line stuff. So you can right click and just open in terminal. Come on. So we are going to type in mysql-u, and then that's going to be root-p, and it should ask for the password. Oh, I forgot to restart. Shouldn't matter for this, but I know it will for the other stuff. Oh, maybe it does require this as well. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is my bad completely. Sorry about that. We are going to restart, but that's not what the issue is. Hold on. I remember now. We're going to restart real quick. I needed to open up a MariaDB command line, not a regular command line. Shit. Sorry, something happened in the background here. I'm doing something else at the same time, and it didn't work. And I need to fix it, so it will work. Trying to do too much at the same time. Alright, well, super glued that back in place. Now I'm going to have to wait a few minutes before I can mess with it again, so let's back to the video. Okay. Alright, oh yeah, gotta log in. Okay. Alright, so we want to go here, we want to go Maria. Didn't I install Maria? Yeah, I installed MariaDB, so why is it not working? So let's try this. There it is, command prompt MariaDB. That's what I'm actually looking for. The command prompt MariaDB. So if we open that up, go to all apps, just see if you can find it this way. MariaDB, yeah, command prompt MariaDB. So that's how you find it. Now we're going to try typing in the mysql-u root-p. See, that's better. The restart was mainly for the Visual C++. So anyway, now that we're here, we are going to create database, all caps, if I can spell it correctly. Call it whatever you want, but I'm just going to go with Darkflame, and then semicolon to end the command. There we go, query OK, awesome. Now we are going to create user. We want to open the single quote. We'll just go with Darkflame, and we want to go at host, remember to wrap those in the single quote things. Identified by, then you just want to use a password. We'll just go with Lego Univisor. Universe. Oops. There we go. Alright. Now we're good with that. Now we want to grant all privileges on Darkflame dot asterisk or star to Darkflame at localhost oops, did it twice. And I got something wrong. Come on. And it won't end. It won't end. What'd I get wrong though? Oh, I forgot the ending quote at that. Now I gotta exit. It won't stop. Log back in again. And that's what happens when you can't get back in. Or I mean when you screw it up. So there, I want to put the ending there on that one. Now you know what happens when you screw that up. And there we go. Now that's done. Now we can flush privileges. Yes, privileges, I know. There we go. And then we exit. So now we're done. Now we can close that. Okay. Trying to remember. Oh yeah. So now we got to go in. We are going to go into your documents and into the MSVC. So now we need to run each one of these for the first time. Just so you know what we're looking at, you want to go to View. If you're in 11, probably Windows 10. Show. And you want file name extensions. Usually you want hidden items, all that other stuff. But for this one, we just want to be able to see. We want to run the auth server exe. If you did not restart or you have the wrong Visual C++, it'll pop up an error window. It will not do this. It'll pop up a little error window saying some DLL file is missing. That means you got the wrong one. So that's exactly what should happen. Opens a window and closes it. Chat server, same thing. There's 4 of these we're going to do. So that one's done. Now we're going to do master server and then world server. And we do world server. Alright. Cool. Okay. And we're going to go into shared config any. I just double click it. It should open a notepad. If it doesn't, you can choose notepad. So the host is going localhost. Oh wait. Yeah. It is local. The database is going to be Darkflame. Username is Darkflame, or whatever you chose. For me, that's what it was. Now this one here, right here, the public facing IP can be localhost for locally hosted. You put your external IP, or in my case, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. As soon as I figure out what the IP is for this thing. It is 193. So for me, it'll be 192.168.2.193. Now, I could use an external IP address here, and then people could connect remotely. Right now, with this, it will only connect from within my LAN. I'm just going to limit this to 30. So the client location is going to be // The backslash is usually above the enter. It is not the one next to the shift. Outgoing bandwidth 0, that's fine. Everything else you can leave the same. Yep. So file and save. Alright. I don't know if there's anything in the auth config. I can't remember. Let me see. Ah, yes. Don't use keys. Change that to a 1. If 1, everyone with an account will be able to log in regardless if they have a key or not. So don't use keys as 1. 0 means off. 1 means on. So don't use them as on. Okay. I don't think there's anything in master or world config or master config, but I'll double check real quick. No. Okay, cool. All right. So then we're going to go back to documents. We're going to go to client. And we're looking for boot CFG. This one, select notepad. You can do always. I did just once, but you can do always if you want. Doesn't matter. Okay, so here, this is okay to leave localhost because it is on this machine. But when we have another PC, you're going to change this. And I'll show you when I leave the virtual machine. Let's see here. You also want to change use 3D services to 0. That you do want to change. I'm not sure if this matters or not in here because this is the client and I don't think it uses this file when running the server, but just in case. But you want to change these in order to log in. And you don't need to worry about the UGCU 3D service, you know, this stuff here because you turned it off, so you don't need to worry about this stuff, all this stuff down here. And that's it for this file. All right. I can't remember exactly what's next, but I'm going to try this real quick. Let's go with this. And we want to go back to master server. Let's try running this. I may have gotten a step out of order. We'll find out in a moment. This should be looking for the database and whatnot. I'm waiting for it to drop down and there it is. Enter a username. This is for you now. This is for you only. And then your password. Then a number, 0, 9 for admin. So make yourself an admin, enter 9. All right. You now are an admin. So what was the IP of this thing again? 194? I forgot already. .193. That's what I used, right? I should have just looked in here in the first place. Oh, I didn't use it in here. There it is, 193. Okay. So, yep. So now if we run master server again, actually we'll run master server again. It should pop up asking to let stuff through the firewall. There it is. You want to allow it. Allow it. Allow it. And there should be one more. Allow it. And it looks like it's ready. Got world ready. I may have missed a step. If I did, I'll pause the video and go figure out what it is I missed. But anyway, let's just assume that's correct. So now what you want to do is you want to go to your PC that you want to play on. If it's the same PC that's running the server, great. You can use localhost. That's fine. In my case, it's not. It's a virtual machine on another computer completely on a server. Where did I put it? Wow. Why am I so blind right now? I thought I put it on Games SS. Lego Universe, client, boot CFG. So you can see I've got the 3D set to 0. But you can see I have a different IP here because that was my test one. So we want to change that to 193 and 193. We're going to save that. Okay, I can control Z back. Alright, I'm just going to leave that like it is because I want to set it back so I can play with something else later. So we should be able to run Lego Universe, and it should run and connect, and there'll be much rejoicing. We have no record of that nickname. Oh, maybe the capital matters? Yep, there it is. Congratulations, you have now connected to your server. And we can randomize characters. And there you are. You're now playing. You are now connected to the server. That's it. Yeah. See, there you go. Player not so loaded. You are now connected. Welcome to Lego Universe. Now notice that was quick and easy. It's been 26 minutes. And, well, that's not counting, unzipping the file, but again, that's not a big deal. So in 26 minutes, we're in, we're loaded, pressing shift, getting your first mission right here. Go talk to Bob. Yep, I see Bob. Hi, Bob.
To move around, press these keys.
Yep, thank you.
Wonderful. You can rotate to gain a better view of your surroundings.
If you hold down the right mouse button, you can do it too.
Well done.
Yay! So anyway, Lego Universe. I am not going to play anymore. Exit the game. And there you go. Deleted user 1. We're done. Yay. Alright. So we will control C. And the server's now closed. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to figure out how to add a user now. So that way you can add a friend. Hold on just a moment. Alright, well that was pretty damn easy. So now we're just going to type in .so2. Just use that same generic password. Now it's in the database. And make me that as well. Okay. So, in order to do this, no, you don't want to right click on that. You want to you can right click anywhere, like here on your desktop. You want to open in terminal, or you may have to go to show more options, open in terminal, or you can type down here CMD. Oops, come on. Or you can type in here CMD and get a command prompt, not the Maria, just a regular one. Then you just take your master server file, drag it over here, drop it. There it is, -A. There you have it. Enter a username and then a password. Now I have 3 users in my database. Okay, now I have 3 users in my database. But it's that simple. So next up is how to update the database. Hold on just a moment. I'm going to go figure that out too. Hold on. Okay, so after reading through the docs, yeah, it's as simple as just copying the server over again. So what you would do is go back to that web page that you got the server from, see if there's a new version. If there is, then what you want to do is open this up, copy out your shared config, because that's the one you made a change to. We didn't change the auth config, did we? Because that should still be localhost, because that's here. Oh yeah, we did change it to 1. So you're going to have to remember that. But even if you forgot to copy those out, you just have to go in and make those changes again. Because what you're going to do is you're just going to delete the server. You're just going to delete this. And then you're going to unrar the new server files here. You know, that should be an MSVC folder. Just drag and drop it into here. You're going to go into it and repeat the same process. You're going to run the auth server, the chat server for the first time, master server once, world server once. Then you're going to make your changes to your shared config, auth config, or any other changes you made. Then run master server and play the game again. That's all it takes. But yeah, it's fairly simple and straightforward. So there you go. Enjoy playing LEGO Universe. Till next time.